Good morning, my friends, and welcome to today's episode of Divine Love. I was struck yesterday when I was doing the readings by a couple of you all who are really looking for love and you're tired of waiting. And so when I saw this thumbnail of that couple embraced in passion, I thought, okay, what can we do to help people get a sense of when they will be meeting their special person? So that's what this reading is about. I got my Halloween decor ready now that we're approaching this time of year. It's also Scorpio season, and I am a double Scorpio, so I particularly enjoy celebrating this autumn time of year. I've always loved it. So, welcome, my friends. I wonder what the tarot has for us today when it comes to this big question: when? When is it that I will be attracting my soulmate? So, the first thing that I want to point out to you is that the cloth that I've used here is a spider web. And the thing about webs is that they're all interconnected. The web, this fiber right here, is connected to this fiber down here, this thread. And I don't know if you've ever watched a spider as it spins the web, but it really is a thing of beauty. Talk about magical, right? They fling themselves out in space, knowing that the energy they're traveling on will be connected to the next thing. And so that's part of this magic of wanting to have a spouse or a partner. When you feel isolated, when you feel like you're alone and there's nobody here, that who will be that person? So I'm not sure where this reading's going to end up today, but I do know that there is great love for you as you're on this seeking for a spouse. And again, if you're not looking for a spouse, then this reading may not fit for you. There are other readings from Divine Love here on my channel that might be better for you. But if you are looking for a spouse or know someone who is, this is your reading. So the first card that comes up is this Justice card. And Divine Love has been watching you juggle these, how can I say, they're just not a good fit for you. You have compromised yourself some to be with certain humans. And here we have a rat. And here we have these two grouchy somethings. They look like radishes or onions. And so it makes me think of you in terms of the people you have picked who have disappointed you. Okay, so maybe there's a rat in your past. Maybe there's some sourpusses in your past who looked good at first and looked like, look at the smile. The pumpkin thinks, yay, I've got this great partner. But then as you're with them, it doesn't work out. In the corner down here, we have this little figure that has it's the heart with an arrow out of it. So I feel like the first thing that the universe wants you to understand is that self-love is going to be key here as you move forward with your spouse to be. That the pain of those past dilemmas, not being treated well by the people in your life in the past, has kind of crippled you. See how the hands are crippled as if they have arthritis, right? And so there's an unhealthy energy around how you've been treated in the past. And so we have two figures of wisdom here for you, my friends. The first is the owl, which of course is that universal symbol of wisdom. And then we have this cat. And the cat is watching, it's that constancy. Cats are always alert. So Spirit is here cheering you on. It's important for you to get some healing. The past has hurt you, it's burned you, and it's frightened you from going forward. It's as if you're caught in a web, as our spider web, a web of fear. So when you're asking, when you sit and look in the mirror and say, when am I going to meet my soulmate? Spirit would answer back, it's up to you. As you seek healing, it's going to open your heart. It will heal you from the past people. And then you will be open and available to someone who's not like this at all. No more rats. Can we say that out loud, everybody? No more rats. Because you deserve someone who gets you, even though you might be a little quirky. But there is someone on the planet who will understand you and fulfill you. Chances are it's not someone that you think might be a good fit. You may be shocked to meet someone who's going to meet your needs. You may be shocked to realize one of your friends right now is spouse material, even though you never saw it. Okay, so your first step is healing. Now, you guys, I am starting on October 25th, which is only a couple days from now. Our readings are going to be all about healing for love. It's going to be 7 days, starting on the 25th and ending on the 31st. And we are going to delve into the cards and let the meaning and the spirit that these cards were designed to do the work. Okay, so be sure to stay tuned, subscribe so you're notified when I go live, and thank you for hitting the thumbs up. If you resonate with the rats and the sourpusses that have been in your past and you're looking for healing, hit that thumbs up. Join this energy. Okay, moving forward. Hi, Threadis. Welcome. I'm glad you're here today, Threadis. Not sure where you are in terms of wanting a spouse or not, but of course, I love your energy here joining us. Okay, let's take a peek here. Welcome to you guys who are new to my channel, curious about what the cards might talk about with when a spouse is coming. So let's take a look at the second card here. And as you know, I will be drawing 5 cards with these divine messages for us today. When is a spouse coming? Okay, so first of all, do you want your spouse to find you if you are in disarray? What does that mean? Do you want the spouse to knock on your door today? Are you ready? This card shows me a pause where maybe this time that you've been single, you have been in a pause and you may not feel like you're out of the market. You may actually see different people and you may feel like you're ready for love and you don't understand why you don't meet anyone who's even close to the type of spouse that you want. So, what I'm going to say to you today, my friend, is that there is some fire in your past. Similar to our first card, there seems to have been some damage. It could have been because when you were a child and the people that were around you as you grew up did not give you a good example of what a good spouse would be. It could be that as you grew up, you didn't see any. There was a lot of turmoil. Your grandparents may not have been together. They may not have been close to you. And even adult people that you knew, if they talked about love, they talked about pain or they talked about what is not working out. And so you took a time out and you thought, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of what I see around me when it comes to being married. or to having a spouse. You may have felt that it was outside of your choice, that your singleness is not your responsibility. It's just part of what has happened in this lifetime. What I'm saying to you is that what I'm aware of is the bottom of these shoes that are light. They're filled with light, and they're also reflecting the stars in the sky. You are a person who could benefit from some healing. As you're asking yourself that question, when is my spouse going to come? The spirit of love comes right back to you and says, until you are healed, until you release these harmful influences in your past, you're going to be waiting. However, when you can take the steps to forgive the people that have hurt you, you will release yourself into your future marriage. All right? One of the things that I love so much is something called Ho'oponopono, and I use it myself routinely. And I want to give you an example of how you could use it if you're tangled in the web of pain from past relationships. Pick one of your past relationships. Pick one of those people who broke your heart in the past. Okay, got one? I've got one in my mind. And even though this relationship ended in 2014, 11 years ago, certain circumstances can pop into my mind, and I am right back into the fear and the doubt that I lived with. Okay? So you are a normal human, and Spirit loves you more than you know, and loves you enough to help you step out of the tangle that you're in. So I'm holding my person in my mind. I'm going to say the Ho'oponopono prayer, and so join with me, but put your person into that prayer, okay? So how I start is I have this person apologize to me. I make it up as if he was talking to me. So, hey, Catherine, I am so sorry I was mean to you. I'm especially sorry that when it was Christmas, I bought a present for my ex and I didn't buy you anything. Please forgive me. I had no idea what a jerk I was being. Thank you for sticking with me as long as you did. I love you even now. I totally made that up. So now if I switch it around, the next step is to say the same prayer towards this ex of mine. So this is how it would be. Hey, ex, I'm sorry for the times I did not communicate clearly. Please forgive me for my part in any of the stress that our marriage was under. Thank you for releasing me to my next love. I love you for the lessons that I learned while we were together. It's hard to imagine that this kind of talking can help you find your spouse, but I promise it will. I can't give you a date and a time, but I can tell you that when you can clean your imagination with techniques like this Ho'oponopono, you will meet people who will change the course of your destiny with marriage. Okay? Let's move farther. Interesting here. When? When will you meet your spouse? Ah, this is great. The Three of Ghosts. The ghosts are the suit of our emotions, and the good news is that they're coming together. See how, excuse me, see how their ghostly garments are braided together. So it could mean that the next person you meet that has a braid could be either your soulmate or someone who could lead you there. This group of friends shows that getting out into public, being at places where there's celebration, enjoying your current friendships even more than you have in the past. Your when, my friend, is locked up in this. When will you take the action to meet new people? It could be going to some sort of mixer where there are people getting together, a festival, an art show, some sort of an outdoor event where there are just a lot of people milling around. I went to a gathering over the weekend that I was not sure I wanted to go to because I tend to be shy and I can be intimidated in crowds. But I did step out and I went out. And you guys, I am so glad I did. There was a lot of healing for me with humans, not necessarily partner material, but just befriending strangers and allowing myself to connect to people right now. When will you meet your spouse? It will happen when you're outside of your house. It's unlikely that your spouse will be knocking on your door and saying, "Here I am, come out, please." So, Spirit is calling you to join, knit yourself together in a community. Perhaps it's a church. Are you a churchgoer who hasn't been going to church for a while? It's important when you're questioning when that you realize you need to put yourself out there, right? So I feel this is a celebratory card. They are raising their cups to toast their blessings. And so as I look at the stars here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, it does look like the number 18 is important for you. It could be 18 days, 18 weeks, 18 months. But I think that the call is to get yourself connected to as many humans as you can. Don't just look for the spouse in what you're looking for. Look for connection. One of these characters may have a brother or a sister who wants to connect with you with their family member. Okay? And so it's important to realize that you will continue to meet great people when you're in circulation. Get out there, have some fun, and please keep the number 18 in your mind. It could be that the person has 18 in their email address or their phone number, but there's a clue for you there. So moving on here, we have our last card around when is the spouse coming. Hey T Hunter, so I'm seeing your ex wants another chance, and so that is a problem, isn't it? There's a saying that says an ex is an ex for a reason. However, it takes great discernment and the knowing of what it feels like to be treated with love and respect. And so, T. Hunter Threadis, I'm going to be doing a series of healing recordings around soulmates, around finding love. That's going to be happening at the end of October. So be sure to tune in for that one. And now, when am I meeting my spouse? So this particular card, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Ghosts. So what this card teaches us is that romance is on its way. So if you're listening to this reading right now, your answer is soon. Okay? You are going to be meeting your spouse soon. No, this Knight of Ghosts has already released the pain of the past. This ghost is released. This scroll that this young figure is holding is their wish list. They know exactly who they want to marry. They are sure of it. They have eliminated the ghosts of the past and they're moving forward looking for love right now. So if you are hearing me, this answer is soon. If you're just arriving, please do listen to this whole reading as it's posted, because what's happening is each of these cards from today's transmission of divine love have been like a path, just like a spider web, with one filament connecting to the next. Your ability to find that spouse right now depends on how efficiently, how well you have released the pain of your past. Remember that your past relationships exist right now in your imagination. If you still have an ache or you feel sad about a past relationship, this is something you need to take care of first so that you are ready for this new love who is coming your way soon. Don't be surprised when you meet someone who lights you up. Prepare your heart. Forgive and release those people in your past because it's the only thing that's holding you back. You want to be magnetized for love. I do have a recording that's called How to Magnetize Yourself for Love. Take a peek at the live, scroll through. We know you love to scroll, and take a look for that one, because magnetizing yourself for love is exactly the next logical step. If you want some assistance here, shoot me an email, patternbreakertarot@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link to a reading that will help you take that next step. So those of you looking for a spouse, I hope you found this reading particularly helpful today. And for those of you who are looking for other particular issues, feel free to drop me a message. Let me know, what theme should I visit next? So go forth, prosper, have a beautiful day. And you know what? If you are single and you wish you weren't, make an effort to enjoy your singleness today. Make a list of what is beneficial to you about your single life. It will really help you. Okay? I love you, and I will see you tomorrow for our next reading. Bye, everyone.